everyone. My name is Jane, and this is my 75 hard results / summary video. I did 75 hard from, I think, January 8th, 2025 to around March 21st-ish. That's 75 days. And yeah, I just want to let you guys know like my thoughts on it and my results. And, if I got the results that I wanted or not, how many cheat days I had, because you guys, I went ham. I failed 75 hard more than anyone has ever failed anything. And that's okay, because I'm not a perfectionist. And I finished. Okay, so let's summarize 75 hard real quick. I know you know what it is. No alcohol. No cheat meals, stick to a diet. You get to choose your diet. 2 45-minute workouts a day, and one of them has to be outside. Drinking a gallon of water a day. You need to read 10 pages of a nonfiction book every day. And you need to take a progress picture every day, which is obviously the most fun part. So now that we know that, let's go into how many days I cheated on each of those. When it comes to no alcohol, I cheated 11 times, 11 days. So 11 out of 75 days I drank. Okay, it's kind of a lot. It gets way worse. When it comes to like cheating on my diet and maybe having bread, and I'll get into myself later, but I cheated about 14 times, 2 weeks out of 11 weeks. When it comes to forgetting to take a photo of myself, that was about 10 times, not too bad. When it comes to reading the book, there were about 30 days that I didn't do that. I would say every other day I read the book. I was supposed to read 2 books. By the time I was done, I have about 10 pages left of my first book. So when it comes to 2 workouts a day, I probably failed 40 times. I would say about every other day, I worked out twice. I would do a lot of walks and then a lot of like either runs or weightlifting. And there were, especially towards the end, I was like, I'm not doing the second walk. I got really busy, you guys, and I'll get into this later. When it comes to drinking a gallon of water, remember there's 75 days. The amount of times I failed was 70. There was not even a week that I was able to get a full gallon of water in. Now, I will say, I would drink about 90 to 95% of what I was supposed to every day. I just couldn't get to the end. So those were my horrific cheat days. I'm telling you guys this because you don't need to be perfect, period. You can have a cheat day and not start over and still get great results, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to go into the results that I wanted. And I talk about this more in my week 1 video, which you can go and watch on my channel. You can actually watch literally me go through the entire thing on my channel if you want to watch it like week by week. So the first thing that I really wanted was clear skin. I had probably not broken out in about a decade. And then around June of 2024, I started breaking out, getting all this stuff down here, hormonal acne. Hormonal acne just means that you eat bad. And I'm the proof of that. Sorry. Like Lizzo said, truth hurts. So literally by week 2, my acne was going away. And that was from drinking water and eating a beautiful whole food diet. I'm going to kind of go off topic a little bit, but I want to tell you guys about my diet, okay? I chose to do a paleo diet that included potatoes and rice. When I tell you guys, I ate rice either once a day or twice a day, and I still lost, I don't want to tell you how much yet, I'll save it for the end, but I still lost a lot of weight. So the really difficult thing that I cut out was like sweet little treats. Pasta, I really missed it, and bread. That was really hard. It was so hard, but I ate French fries. Oh, I also didn't do dairy. Every once in a while, I would have some ranch, but I would do rice. I would do white rice. Brown rice is disgusting. Don't eat it. Like, honestly, you only live once. Eat the white rice. I would do sweet potatoes all the time and baked potatoes, hash browns, literally all the time. Okay, so that was my diet. I really went off the handle just now. But by week 2, I got the clear skin that I wanted, and it was from eating, you know, really well. I'm going to put in some photos here. Basically, this is week 1 and 2. This is week 3 and 4. And then I'm just going to throw in like a few more videos. Okay, so moving on. As you can see, my skin looks amazing. All of those that you see or like that you see down here, I'm not wearing any makeup except mascara. They are scars. They are not active. Same with down here. And then this one on my forehead is recent, but it's a scar now. So another thing that I really wanted out of 75 hard was creativity. My hypothesis was that my brain fog and kind of my lack of creativity was maybe due to like a bad diet. I'm going to say yes. It did help my creativity, but at the same time, it was because I wanted to make these videos. And so like I'm really proud that I was able to like film and edit and get all these YouTube videos out because I had been wanting to do that for a long time. So technically 75 hard did force me to be creative. But I don't know if 75 hard is the main reason that my creativity got better. But, you know, the answer is yes. And it's because of these videos. So, okay. So another thing I wanted was a banging body. I think I got it. So I'm also going to go into another one of my goals because these two kind of go together. I wanted to go to 24% body fat because I heard that that's where you like begin to see your abs. I've never had abs in my life. So I really wanted to get down. For reference, I started at 30.5% body fat, which is not great. It's not what I wanted. And then my goal was to get down to 24% body fat, which like this is what it would look like. I got down to 26.7. I think that was my lowest body fat percent. But you know what? I'm so proud. I'm literally so proud that I was able to get down that low. But I will say along with that, I don't have abs. But I do feel like my body looks amazing. I think I fit into my clothes so great. Like I love how I look and I'm just really happy with how my body looks. Okay, so something else that I wanted from 75 hard was for my bloating to go away. Yes and no. So I still would bloat after a meal because like that's just what happens when you eat. But the bloating was not as severe. And I will kind of go into this point in a few minutes, but I also bloated on my cheat days and I was like very grateful for that. But I will say like your bloating, I don't think it will ever go away, but it got a lot better. And I wasn't as in like I wasn't in so much pain bloating because I don't think I was eating bad food. Whereas like when I eat like dairy, Moe's queso, like if I eat Moe's queso, you guys, like I can't leave the house. Like I'm bedridden because I look like I'm like 8 months pregnant. So yeah. Okay, so did my cravings go away? So my cravings for sweets and chocolate gone. I literally did not crave chocolate, sweets, ice cream one time, okay? But I will say bread is really like heroin. No, you know what? I'm sticking by this thought. I'm going to say this. This is what I assume heroin is like. Like you get clean and you're like, oh, I'm so happy. But you're like, you still remember it. You're like, yeah, it was fun. That is how bread was. I would think about bread every single day, you guys. And I was like eating French fries with ranch because I was being bad and I was eating ranch. I was eating rice multiple times a day. I was eating, as long as it fit in my diet, whatever I wanted. And I still was thinking about bread like so much. So that was like kind of scary low key. That bread is that addictive to the Janie mind, the modern Janie mind. Couldn't get rid of it. But other than that, like, yeah, when I would like not eat it for a long time, my cravings would be gone. Now this one is phenomenal. I would get migraines, and these are migraines with aura. Okay, there's two different migraines. There's the migraine that like everyone's like, I can't be in light and like I need to throw up. I don't know. I just call that a migraine. And there's a migraine with aura. Okay. The symptoms like are very similar to like stroke symptoms. It's horrible. It's terrifying. I started getting them during my first job out of college. I assumed it was due to stress. Okay. Still, I do think it is. I was also a drinker back then. And I was like, I think it might be the red wine that I drink every day. Yeah, probably. Well, I will say my migraines, I only got two, and I'll talk about this later more. They were after my cheat days. It's crazy how 2 plus 2 is 4. That's how I feel. It's crazy how when you eat like crap and drink alcohol, your body like is like, stop. So yeah, my migraines went away, and this is scientific proof. I'm kidding, obviously, but it's literally due to, I think, definitely alcohol, but also bad food. So I'm like pretty migraine free. One of the other things I was hoping that would go away, because I was like, I don't know, maybe, was like some body pain that I have. Again, I don't know if this is due to 75 hard. If you watch my YouTube videos that I go into, I talk about going to physical therapy a lot because I had a running injury. I could see stopping running and strengthening my body due to physical therapy. I could see that having to do with a lot of my body pain going away. So I don't really think it was 75 hard. If anything, I think if I had actually like done the workouts 2 times a day like I was supposed to, I actually think my body pain probably would have gotten worse. Oh, and then I guess I'll go into the 24% body fat a little more because I don't think I did. That was my real like major goal, was 24% body fat. I got to like 26. So I did amazing, but I didn't hit that one. So majority of the results that I wanted, I got. I would say like 7 out of 8 results I got. So, I mean, halfway through, I was like, I'll never do this again. And then I'm kind of like, no, this is amazing. Like, I'll definitely do it again. So, to be clear, I am done with 75 hard, but I am still taking aspects from it into my life. Like, I am sticking with the same diet. I will have bread every once in a while now, but like not like I used to. For example, I had a bagel this morning, and I had a bagel, I think, like on Saturday, but I used to have bread like every single day. So I'm just really trying to cut down and maybe keep it to like maybe like 1 out of 21 meals includes bread. I liked the reading. Probably won't take it in, knowing myself. Literally never in my life will I ever work out 2 days again. That's not for me. That's not for me. I have too much to do. Period. Drinking the water, I kind of wish I would have done that more because I'll absolutely keep doing that. And one of the big things that I didn't think I was going to do, but I am feeling so good being alcohol free. So I'm going to continue that 100%. The days that I did drink, I really didn't feel great after. So I'm going to give a few notes about what I think you should do if you decide to do this. If you live in a cold climate, I really wouldn't do this in winter. I think I would have enjoyed this a lot more in spring. I think I would have stuck to it a lot more in spring. I think I would have actually done the 2 workouts a day in spring. So that was half of like my misery, was like having to go for a walk at 7 in the morning before work when it's 10 degrees. And so, me and my fiance were doing this. We gave up a lot. And I don't think that that would have happened in spring, summer, or even fall. So just really think about when you're going to start this. Okay, so this is a controversial take. You have to have cheat days. I'm forcing you to have cheat days. Do you want to know why? Because about halfway through, me and my fiance were like, it's Valentine's Day. We're going to a nice restaurant. We're having wine. We're going to an EDM show. We're drinking there. It was the best decision I had ever made because the next day, when I felt horrible, I was able to be like, cool. So those two things do make me feel bad. I'm gonna give you like a real example. I had pasta and wine one day because I had like 2 or 3 cheat days in a row during Valentine's Day weekend. I had pasta and wine one day. Next day, I was like, didn't feel that bad. And I don't think I have any issue with pasta or gluten. The day after, I had mac and cheese. Literally that night, I felt like I had a stick in my throat. And I was like, I've always thought that I had a dairy intolerance. So it was like almost proof that I did. And because of that, I feel like it's really similar to the elimination diet, which is like you don't know what you're allergic to. So you almost take everything out of your diet. You slowly add things back in to figure out what's bothering you. That's why I think you should have a cheat day. I also think you should have a cheat day because it's just going to give you that like go ahead to like, you're just going to be like, okay, that was really fun and I really needed that. B, I don't feel that great. And now I'm looking forward to getting back into the diet. The reason I'm still sticking with the diet is because I had so many cheat days, because halfway or like 3/4 through, I was like, I can't ever eat like I've been eating again. So for months, I felt amazing. After my cheat days, I feel like crap. Obviously, I'm going to stick with the diet. Like I can't not. So that's why I think you like have to have cheat days, because you will really understand what it's doing for you. If you're feeling good for 3 months straight, you're not really going to remember why. But if you're feeling good for a month and a half, have 2, 3 crazy cheat days in a row, feel like dog poop after, you're going to be like, oh, cool. So it is because of my diet, or it is because of that drinking, or it is because of blah, 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 blah. That's why I'm like, you have to have a cheat day. And I think halfway through is good. So yeah, I completed 75 hard. The best way to describe how I did is I feel like I failed upwards. I didn't take it too seriously. I had a plethora of cheat days and I still got every single result I wanted. And yeah, I would have to recommend this to someone who will not be a perfectionist about it, who really wants a long-term lifestyle change, who really wants to carry some of this stuff into the future with them. So yeah. Okay, and now I want to show you guys my results. So these are my results. This is my body fat percent, this is my weight, and this is the skeletal muscle mass, which this one should always be going up. These two should be going down, obviously. And I'm going to put in some pictures of my before and after as well. So let's do that. I also posted 2 TikToks on this, nothing else. My TikTok name is delete quick hurry. If you want to go check them out there. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you decide to do it, good luck. You're going to do amazing. And if you have any questions, let me know in my comments. And subscribe, you guys. I'm putting these videos together, please. Okay, everyone. Bye. Thank you.